Welcome to Sunday at the Canna Lounge, y'all. It's been a long week, and we're just now turning around and finally hitting that point where we can relax. We ain't got no plan for this stream. I got my headphones going so I don't get the copyright issues. Uh, Canna's on a music session, guys. Canna needs to relax and Canna needs to vibe. So, feel free to join in at any time. I may not be able to share the music that I'm listening to right now, but I know y'all got plenty of music over there on y'all side. Plenty of ways to get to it, too. So, we're going to call this a simple day. Cause I'm the last of my kind. Yeah, cause I'm the last of my kind. Yeah, cause I'm the last of my kind. Yeah, cause I'm the last of my kind. He. Cause I'm the last of my kind. Cause I'm the last of my kind. Yeah, cause I'm the last of my kind. It's gonna never just like me for a really long time. Yeah, cause I'm the last of my kind. Hey, Gug, how's it going? Hope your day's going good, buddy. Sorry for the fact that we're not sharing the music. We don't want to get the copyright strikes today, you know. But for what it's worth, if y'all got music going on your side, feel free to join in, man. Hey, lovely lady, how's it going? How's your day doing? If you can't tell, Canna got bored. Canna was waiting on King to go live today, but it's not King's time yet, apparently. How's it going, Indian Cat? Nice for you to join us. Nice for you to join us. Y'all, feel free to conversate down below. Hey, Emily, how's it going? Feel free to conversate down below, guys. I would be sharing my music today, but we really don't want to get into the fact of copyright issues. We don't want to turn around and have another video slowed down because of copyrights. More or less just kicking back today. As far as that's concerned, more or less, it's just a kickback session. We're bored as hell today. There's nothing really left to do. We're at the tail end of our day. We figured, screw it, might as well turn around and throw some music on, throw the headphones on, let the live stream go, see how things go. Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. Gotta love it, gotta love it. I really wish I could be sharing the music with you guys today. I really, really do. Believe it or not, we're really, really, really lucky today for the fact of our signal. Indian Cat, I don't play Fortnite. I know there's plenty of people that do, but me personally, I never got into it. But if you want to be able to turn around and catch some of our game content, we've got 3 playlists out right now. What a foon is? I've heard a few different meanings towards the word foon. Word meanings change over time. Dabby do time, guys. Hold on. See, I never learned that as a foon. I learned that as a spork. You know, it's body of a spoon, tips of a fork, spork. The reverse spork. Okay. See, I didn't realize that they made reverse sporks. I thought sporks were all the same. He'll help you with some kind of love. And never get someone up above. Be a simple. The prongs are little spoons. Oh, I could totally see that. I could totally see that. Just have a fork with tiny little spoon ends on it. Yeah. I bet there's a bunch of dopers that would be really happy for a fork like that. Oh. Wow. Hey, Sky. I can't believe it. We went from like 28 down to like 7 just that quick. Just that quick. People must not like the spork or the froon or however you want to say that. Oh, doing great, Sky. Doing great. We turned around. We got off the property for a little bit today. We went down to the store. You know, had to get a couple of things. I've got a little bit of footage from the drive, but about like midway through, family turned around and decided they were going to kick on the radio, not realizing that I was recording. So we'll see if we can get it past the censors and see if they'll let us upload it. But yeah, it has been a slow Sunday. I mean, I know that a lot of channels talk about the fact that Sundays are like one of the slowest days. For us, it is the honest truth. This is our lowest performing day out of the entire week. So, for whatever views, whatever watch time, and whatever interaction that we get today, we're glad for every little bit of it. Trust and believe, I almost didn't do this stream today, not because we're having issues, not because of the fact of just general computer issue down the list. It was more the fact that Ken just wasn't sure if he wanted to stream on a Sunday or not. Because I remember the last Sunday stream. Kenna sat here for hours going nuts. Yeah, I know, right? I figure from like Friday to Sunday. I mean, I openly admit, you know, Sunday night, that is always a debate. That will forever be a debate, especially when people got kids, when the kids are in school, you know, people working that 9 to 5 that are turning around and got work in on Monday, you know, down the list. Hey, Ruth, how's it going? Impromptu stream day. Not planned. No script, no nothing. We're running with it. But yeah, I mean, I figure if anything, Friday and Saturday, those 2 days out of the entire week, those are the two that I figure would be our highest performing days. It's not the case. Somewhere between like Tuesday and Friday, like Tuesday to Thursday usually, is probably about our highest performing time frame that we've got. Now, I know we could probably up our ante if we turned around and started actually going through and went through and did live streams like every single day. But if I'm being honest, I'm not sure I could keep that schedule up. I mean, it would mess my filming schedule all to hell. But it is nice to turn around and know that if I kick on, that reality's sake is at least a few of the mods will show up. And mind you, I stayed a few of the mods, even though Teddy's not on. I have no idea what was going on with Teddy today. I mean, I know he did his morning show. Okay, I know that I was up all night. I passed out like right before the morning show started. So, ultimately, I know I missed the morning show, but I know that Teddy quit the morning show like probably about noon my time, so like 1 o'clock his time. I'm figuring the nighttime show's probably still going to be a thing, but honestly, if Teddy was to take a night off, it wouldn't surprise me. The man's got so much on his plate right now, he needs a break. Oh, I am so sorry for waking you up from your nap, lovely. Yeah, exactly. And me personally, I was up till like 4 or 5 o'clock this morning again, just like I was the other night, because we've got so much going on with the channel right now that we're wanting to implement. And if we can't turn around and spend the time to do it during the daytime because the family's up, awake, and going fucking ham, then the only time that Canna can pick up on paperwork is at nighttime. So that's leading to some really, really, really early mornings for Canna. Like, honestly, I don't think there's been a single day this week that I have not actually managed to turn around and end up being up past like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I think I got like one random day in the week where I had like maybe 1 o'clock, like 10, 11, 12, 1, somewhere in there, kind of finally dropped. But that was like the one rarity out of this week. Okay, so in other words, Cannon needs to get a hold of M&G. Cannon needs to get a hold of M&G. Emily, M&G, and Canna all need to sit down and have a chat. And we might need to pull a meeting inside of the moderator's room or over at my desk. I'm not sure which. Which coast? East Coast, West Coast? Sissy, which coast? East or West? Well, for what it's worth, lovely, Teddy wasn't just asking upon his own accord. You know, us moderators in the background that actually do care about how the channel performs, okay? We were all sitting down and we all had a little bit of a conversation and we put it up to a vote of, you know, if we had to choose, say, 3 people, just 3 people right off the bat, as to the fact of people in chat that have been there over the last few weeks down the list, that have been there since the beginning of the channel down the list, that we thought would make honest, good moderators. You know, moderators that we know that we can trust, that we know would be doing it for the right reasons. You were in that top 3 list. You were one of the ones that I personally, as well as I do believe Emily, turned around and ended up putting in as quote unquote nominees. So, for what it's worth, just know that if you ever do decide to moderate, you've got plenty of people that stand behind you saying, yeah, Lovely's got the right mentality for it. Yeah, exactly. It's getting bad. And the problem is, the worse it's getting, the worse and harder it is to deal with. But the bigger the channel gets, the more of an issue we're going to run into. Two to three ones just this morning? Wait a minute. Wait. Moderators got hired this morning? Are you telling me that moderators got hired this morning after the board closed down the fact of hiring new moderators until otherwise stated? Hi, King. I hear you've got some crazy new mods that are pulling some bullshit that us moderators that have been around for a while know better. Emily, I agree. We definitely need to make some clear guidelines. I mean, I know that we've got the rule of 3 for the 3 majors, you know. For what that's worth, I know we got the 3 major rules that are the baseline automatic bans, okay? But there's got to be a cohesive list, because let's get real. Okay, then we just got moderators that either haven't been around for a little bit, because like our normal moderators that are usually around, they didn't realize that they were previous moderators that were coming in this morning. But straight up, we got to have a meeting some way, somehow, by the end of next week. This morning, last night, 2 days ago, it don't matter. We need to have a meeting. We need to put a meeting together. We need to get a meeting going down to where we can turn around and have it mandated that all moderators are there. You know, I admit, I'm in the US. I can cover US time district, okay? Sky, I know that you're over there in the UK. So, no offense meant as far as like those that are in the UK that would be quote unquote our nighttime is y'all's morning and daytime. I would really appreciate if possibly we could turn around and like get together and get a list going as to a common denominator thing that we can do between both of the meetings. Because there's no way Canada's going to be able to cover the fact of the UK meeting. I'd have to be on a total insomnia run, and I'm running out of insomnia runs this week. But yeah, we definitely need to have a meeting, and we definitely need to have a chat, and we definitely need to get the moderators all together like we've been trying to do for the last few weeks, and actually get all the moderators into one room. To where even if they're not there, even if they're not up, even if they're in the middle of their nighttime and sleeping, they will be able to wake up and turn around and see, hey, the moderator's room has been going ham, we need to check in. It's part of why Canna set his channel up the way that he did. Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. Do I think that kicking out the trolls is really going to hurt the channel? No. But do I know that every single one of the moderators has a different stance on the fact of how they feel about trolls? Yeah, I do. I get that. You know, there are some days I might just turn around and, like, just time out a troll. There's other days, Canna's just not in the mood. You know, when you start seeing Canna go and you start seeing hidden, and it's because Canna's hiding them, it's either they've broken a 5-day streak of saying the same shit over and over again, or Canna's just not in that mood. You know, Canna's got a joking mood to him, but he doesn't always have a joking mood when he's working. It's something that I've really got to work on. Yeah, exactly, and that's where I'm running into the problem is we've got to find a system or at least some form of a platform that all the moderators have equal and open access to. Because I know not all moderators have Discord, okay? I know not all moderators have Messenger, but we've got to find somewhere on one of these platforms that we can all get together and have actual company board meetings. You know, especially when moments like this are coming up, because there's a big divide in the fact of the channel right now between moderators and where they think that quote unquote moderation needs to stand. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's part of that downfall. Now understand, I do go on quote unquote fuck this, I'm not dealing with it ban runs. But when I go on my fuck this, I'm not dealing with it ban runs, we're over 200 viewers. Straight up, we are over 200 at that point, and or over 100.5. And Canna only hits maybe 10 of them all together before Canna puts a pause on it to let the numbers recoup. You know, we can get rid of trolls, but you've got to let the numbers recoup even if they're trolling. It's got to be a balance. And it's a really hard balance to turn around and balance on the scale. Yeah, exactly. Insomnia is definitely not fun, but yeah, we've definitely got problems with sleep in general due to the fact of our mentalities. I mean, let's get real. It's part of why YouTube works so well for me. It's part of why the fact of building the channel is working so well. Yeah, when you're at like 65 viewers, no. 5-minute timeout at best. 5-minute timeout at best if you're under 100 viewers. Maybe a 10-minute. Maybe a 10-minute. Once you start going into like the 150, 200 viewer mark, then you can start going like closer to the fact that you're like half hours and 24s. Unless it just happens to be some dick saying queso. Automatic fucking ban. Not even a fucking joke anymore. That is the unofficial fourth fucking auto ban is queso. But straight up, I mean, if we're at like less than 100, you've got to turn around and you can't just auto ban. If we're at like 150, 200, 250 plus viewers, feel free to auto ban, but don't let the numbers drop below 200. And if they do, put a pause to it just in case it happens to be because people were being removed from the room. It's a fine balance, guys. And I know it's hard because trust and believe, Canna wants to reach into the phone sometimes, grab people out of the chat, and just turn around and grab them and strangle them. Because Canna's sick of listening to the same fucking thing over and over and over again, knowing that the numbers are low enough that I have to let them get away with it for now. Oh, did I miss? Oh, go have a good meal, sissy. You turn around and you go have fun. Okay, you're talking the absolute two brand new, quote unquote, the last two newest ones from the last hiring session, right, Ruth? Because if you're talking about those two newest ones from the hiring session, I can get in touch with at least one of them and let them know what's up. You know, I can try to be the polite in between go to on that one. Because one of them, I'm sure, is simply just tired of it like the rest of us and is simply acting on emotion. And we can't always exactly act on emotion when we're moderating a chat room. It doesn't always work like that. But if we're talking about the two newest hires into the moderators, I'm pretty sure I could deal with that. That should be simple enough to handle. And understand, for anyone sitting in the background right now that's watching that hasn't hit watch live, okay? Yes, we're having, I guess, equivocally, we moved into the fact of a company meeting between multiple channels that are all working together. But please, feel free to join in. You know, it's not just a company meeting day, guys. It's where the chat has led us at this point. Yeah, exactly. It's not any of us wanting anything out of it for ourselves. It's a matter of Teddy's fucking awesome and Teddy doesn't deserve the hate that he gets. And no offense meant, that's why I'd say, you know, I can see where the mods are getting sick of the fucking hate and just auto-banning. But there's other factors that we have to take into account with that, as hard as it may be to do. You're welcome, King. You know we got you, man. Trust and believe. There's a reason why I turned around and was willing to collaborate with you. I don't collaborate with channels I don't agree with. It's just like earlier today, after I realized that I missed the fact of the morning show, okay? Canna turned around, Canna got online, Canna went flipping through shorts. You know, seeing if there's any new trending sounds or whatever that Canna needs to be looking for. Well, Canna ran back into one of the Call of Duty players today that I've already got issues with to an extent. You know, I'm not saying that it's a rivalry between me and this person. Not by any means. But, I mean, if an enemy team on Call of Duty, okay, if you're playing on Call of Duty and you have a stream sniper, you know, someone on the enemy team who is actually watching your stream to try to get the upper hand, okay, that's already a bannable offense on their side. Just on their side alone, that is enough of a bannable offense that if someone was to report them and they got enough reports for stream sniping, that their Call of Duty account would get banned, blocked, and or temporarily restricted. Don't go to their level and go stream snipe their stream sniping you to figure out where they're at. It just puts you on their level. And I'm sorry, you know, I got told in that chat that Canna was getting salty about it. Well, you're right. Canna got salty. Because Canna grew up in the days where if you were turning around and you were having a tournament, or you were in an honest competition, and somebody was screen watching, they'd get in trouble. You do you and pay attention to your screen. You don't go freaking stream watching someone else stream watching you to turn around and try to figure out where they're at, trying to take it on a vendetta. That don't work. I mean, it works, yeah, but if you get caught doing it, you can very easily get banned from Call of Duty for doing it. It's not worth it. I'll almost guarantee you, Ruth, that I know exactly which one of them is. The other one, I'm not so certain, but I'm pretty sure I know which one is. And I don't think that it's meant in malice. I think it's just, as fed up as the rest of us. But yeah, if you can run into those, do me a favor. Shoot them to me on Messenger or Discord or whatever. If you need to get a hold of me on Messenger, hit up Jack Jekyll. The same as my Call of Duty gamer tag, just without the 02 at the end. Yeah, exactly. It's just like me. I was in a bad spot originally when I ran into Teddy's channel. When I ran into Teddy's channel originally, I was in a bad spot. I was having a bad day. I was in that position where all I wanted to do was smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke because I was trying to put myself into a fucking stoner's coma. Teddy pulled me out of it. And since then, we've been working together pretty fucking closely and really well. Yeah, exactly. Ruth, are you connected to the Discord? I want to say, if I remember right, you're connected to the Discord for the Candle Lounge, right? The thing is, we've got so many fucking trolls that are trolling for the right reasons, but they're using the wrong jokes. And that's the thing. We've got so many trolls that are trolling for the right reasons, trying to turn around and give Teddy what he wants, to an extent, those thought-provoking trolls. But they're doing it the wrong way. They're using the wrong jokes. It's going from thought-provoking troll to you're just being an asshole. Sorry, Cannon's opinion. Can't help it. We've all got one. It's just like an asshole. They're all free. Hey, M&G, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Dude, your internet's dragging? Fuck, man, we got lucky. I think we traded internet with you for a day because when we started the stream, we got told that our internet was doing fucking awesome today. So I think we traded. Yes. Hello, M&G. Hello, M&G. Yeah, no shit, right? Yesterday was a fucking madhouse. King, yeah, I love Teddy. We all love Teddy. Even Teddy loves Teddy. Okay. When you get into Discord, look up the Canna Lounge. It should come up. If not, just look up Canna Creator and send me a friend's request. We all know the fact of my quote-unquote what used to be the fact of the Roadrunner and Coyote smoking a bong. I changed that one out. It is now the same official photo for the Canna Lounge. Okay? So, it should be simple enough to find. If you look up Canna Creator and see one that says Canna Lounge next to it for the photo, that's me. And or go down into the description of this live stream ultimately and hit the link. That one should work. That one should work. I turned around and made the statement to Jarvis to replace the original link that we had and replace it with that one because that's one that we just generated today. So that should be valid. Because we just had to do the same thing like a couple of days ago with King, where we thought that we had a good link and we had to turn around and get it resituated and readjusted. Because apparently if you copy a permanent open link, like this link never expires link, it doesn't turn around and allow it to never expire. It puts a time limit on it, and I don't understand it. But yeah, the one in the description should work. That was the whole reason we put it there. Was just in case. What is Canna doing with 2 lighters? Where the fuck did I get a second lighter? I only had 1 lighter. Oh, the universe is fucking with Canna. Alright. You go ahead and set over there so that way I know that there's an extra lighter there in case I fucking need it. But yeah, the link in the description should be fine. Fair notation, guys, because I know that it's mostly the fact of moderators from Teddy's chat that are here at the moment. Okay? When you go into the Discord for the Canna Lounge and it opens you up to the welcome and rules, alright? Read the list of rules, hit that back button, and then head down to community chat and or down to the moderator's room or over to my desk if need be. Okay? But the welcome room is not exactly the conversation room. See, we're nice enough to at least leave the welcome notifications for a day or two. So that way, quote unquote, people that are logging into the welcome and rules, they know the most recent ones that have logged in. But ultimately, like 24, 36 hours later, any messages inside of the quote unquote welcome and rules room, those get deleted. It's just what it is. Because we spent so long on trying to turn around and get that Discord readjusted. It was ridiculous. Okay, understand. For what it is worth, Canna's desk is a private room. The only ones that have access to that are those with quote unquote override. Or at least that's the way it's supposed to be. Emily, do me a favor. Send it to me in private message in Discord for the time being. Because I just thought about it. I've got more people that are in the Discord now that I actually do need to set manager / quote unquote moderator shit for, so that way they're able to access what they need to access. And I just realized you're still in the list of individuals that I need to give certain permission overrides to. So if you would, hun, for the time being, just send me the information in private message in Discord. It might take me a little bit. It may take me a day or two to get to it. But I promise you, I will read it, I will get to it, and I will see what I can figure out with it. Because if there's one thing that Canna has learned over the years, it's how to be that company in between of the guy that you can go to talk to try to turn around and work shit out as a, what's that word? As an arbitrator. Fuck! $46? Shit! No! No. See, that's why I don't do ring lights. That's why I live with my lamp. $2 for a fucking light bulb. Dude, that sucks. That fucking sucks. When that's the only one that you could get delivered, that's just fucked. And let me guess, all the ones that you couldn't get delivered were just slightly cheaper. Whoa, what? The puppy ate the cord? Which one? Mary or Colby? Was it Mary or was it Colby? Oh, Sky. Sky, don't be confused. Frankie Fishmips is Emily. Frankie is Emily. Emily is Frankie. Hang on. Yeah, you guys are right. Canna's a little bit stony. You guys are right. I did mean to state Sky. I was in the process of reading 2 separate messages at the same time. My bad. But yeah, y'all are right. I meant Sky. Fucking Mary ate the cord. Oh. Oh, don't feel bad. Our moderator's doggy Jasper has turned around and eaten 3 charger cords lately. So, yeah. If anyone wondered why Atra has not been around as a moderator per se, and why Atra has not been seeming to be able to get into the moderator chats, it's really, really simple. Her doggo has been on a rampage, has eaten 3 separate charger cords, and her arm is still broken. She's still in recovery over that arm. And as long as she's in recovery over that arm, especially considering that she re-separated her arm recently, it's going to be a while, guys. M&G, give me 1 second. I will turn around and drop that one down, but you guys are going to possibly go topsy-turvy for a moment. So if any of y'all have motion sickness, look away.